So I done figured out why some things just don't be working out in life. So do anybody besides me ever just sit back and self-reflect on their life, self-reflect on the decisions that they made, self-reflect on where they went wrong in certain relationships and certain situations? This is a valuable question that I'm asking because only how you can move forward in life is by acknowledging you're wrong in certain situations and things that you have done wrong because people tend to always want to play victim. So that's why it's important to self reflect because we do play a part, we play a major role because we have to make the right decisions in order to not allow certain things to go on in our life. So with that being said, when a lot of things go on, you have to step up and take accountability. So we always be quick to point fingers at each other instead of pointing them at ourselves. The best way to move forward, if you're ready to level up, you have to really look in the mirror and figure out where am I going wrong in this situation because why I'm continually repeating the same cycles over and over again. When you're really ready to leave certain things behind you, you will finally figure out I've been playing this victim role in my life all this time. So when are you ready to step up? Are you not tired of playing the victim role all the time? It will come a time in your life that you just ready to spark change. You're sick of the same things over and over again, like I said. But how can you possibly change if you think you never do anything wrong? How can you change when you was never self-reflecting? How can you change when you is not realizing that you played a major part as well? See, the real truth is people is only going to do what you allow them to do in your life. If you allow people to disrespect you, they's gonna disrespect you. The more that you accept them to disrespect you, that's how you lose value with people. So when is you ready to put your foot down? When is you ready to self-reflect that I realize and say, I really been allowing this to go on in my life? Everything starts with you. You have to sit back and self-reflect on yourself and ask yourself, why am I lacking in life? Where am I lacking with discipline? Why is it so hard for me to say no to people without feeling guilty? You got to know when to put your foot down. It's not a rehab in people's lives. It's the gift. So you have to stop allowing people to live your life when they feeling good. They just uppity and feel like they don't need you, so they disappear. And then all of a sudden, when they feeling down, when they feel like they need some help, they turn back to you. Sometimes you have to put your foot down. You gotta have discipline. Because if you allow people to treat you like the rehab, that's what they're gonna continue to do. So sit back and think about your faults and the situations. You have to see where you went wrong and admit to it. And then you ask God to show you another way, show you a better way, take over because we think we got everything figured out in our lives, but we really don't. Only how we gonna really be on the right road if we allow God to guide us. But you have to self-reflect, family, because if you still looking outside of yourself, blaming everybody for your problems, you're gonna continue to be stuck because you looking at it like you're not the problem when you is. We get beside ourselves. We just get way too comfortable. We just be so quick to point fingers at somebody else. It's their fault. This happened when I was younger. We be so ready to talk about what somebody else doing. We be so ready to talk about other people's problems. So you probably get people calling your phone talking about other people's problems more than they talking about themselves. Wonder why their life is not put together. Wonder why their life is like a roller coaster going in a circle. Because they too busy like reflecting on somebody else's life when they need to be doing it as theirs. Then they'll get themselves together. We gotta stop being hypocrites, family, and admit that we just chose wrong a lot of times. We didn't choose wisely in situations a lot of times. You ain't gotta be hard on yourself because you're still here. You got another opportunity to do better. Everybody had a point in their life where they was wrong. No, you wasn't being a good friend. You wasn't a good parent. You wasn't a good mate. You wasn't a good listener. You didn't give good advice. Everybody go through this stage. But the past, what matters is the present moment. What are you doing now to fix the problem? Are you still the problem? Or are you trying to fix it? So this is why a lot of times things cannot come to a real conclusion, because everybody's pointing fingers instead of looking at themselves. So you have to let your pain be the purpose in your life. You turn your pain into power. You don't sit in it. You don't create more chaos. No, you don't do that. But what's important is sitting back, taking accountability, self-reflecting, seeing where you went wrong at in situations, just fix it. I know it's going to be easier said than done, but God will never leave you wrong. God is always there. God will always take you higher. So when we choose wisely back in the past, we have to learn from it. We can't be continuing to repeat these cycles. Learn from your past, turn your pain into power, and you grow from it. Whatever you go through, you grow through it. The real problem is you. Learn how to check yourself, because sometimes you can be your own worst enemy. Stay blessed.